What's going on, YouTube? It's the Advice Slanger. What you slanging? Hey, what you slang gonna come back to you. So today is Talk About It Tuesday. And today we're gonna talk about 3 reasons you should not be working a job. 3 reasons you should not be working a job. Now let me say this first and foremost. I'm not saying that having a job is bad. I'm not saying don't go out and get a job if you don't currently have one, right? There are many people who have jobs because they have obligations. So please, continue working your job if you have obligations. Don't stop working and then let your obligations pile up to where it puts you in a bad situation. I'm not advocating to quit your job. I'm not advocating to stop working or anything like that, okay? I'm not advocating that. But there are reasons why you shouldn't have a job, because these reasons are reasons that's going to prevent you from reaching your goals, from becoming your greatest self, okay? So here's the 3 reasons why you should not be working a job. The first reason you should not be working a job is if you're working a job just for the money. You know what I'm saying? Not because you have kids, not because you have bills. No, that you're just working the job just because it pays well, just because you just want to have money in your pocket, okay? Now here's the issue with that, okay? Because there's nothing wrong with wanting to have money, right? But here's where it becomes an issue. That money that you're making just to have can easily be taken away by just life in general. You know, let's say you work real hard for 2 weeks to make a fat check, just because you just want to have the money, right? You just want to have the money. You're working that job, so you work real hard for 2 weeks, and then boom, you get into a car wreck, or or life happens, so you get sick, so you get hurt, or so you have to give money to somebody for something like that, you didn't have a choice, or something like that, right? It may not affect you that much that first time, because you may be able to shrug that off and be like, oh, okay, well, it happened, I got to pay a little bit of money. But if that happens more than once, if life starts hitting you like that more than once, to where you're having to pay out most of your money that you worked hard for, for just life in general, it's going to eventually start to break your spirit, and you're not going to want to work as much anymore, because you're like, man, I keep having to give my money away. Now, of course, that can happen to anybody. Even the people with obligations, life can happen to them. But when you have obligations and, like such as kids or bills or whatever, that will be your driving force to continue to go work your job. But if you're just working it for the money, you're not going to, you're not going to want to do that. Also, if you're just working the job just for the money, that's less time that you could be taking to cultivate your dreams, to meditate, to take time to really get to know yourself, to figure out what is your role in life. What were you put on this earth to do? So when you're working a job just for the money, it's not doing you any good for yourself. It's not doing any good to help you rise and grind to do what it is that you need to do. Okay? Which brings me to my second reason why you should not be working a job. Do not work a job if it's not going to help you get to the next step in reaching your goals and not realizing your dreams, but making your dreams happen. Many people who are successful started with regular jobs, but they were working those jobs to fund something that was going to help them realize their dream. Something that, so they're working a job that they're making the money to help them realize their dream. Okay? If you're working at McDonald's, Target, Walmart, any of that, right? And let's say you want to be a writer. Well, you make that money to start buying you, paper and, supplies, pens and pencils and things like that, right? And you're working that job. That's fine. Work that job to get it up so that you can really start to do it. So that way you can cultivate your dreams so where you won't have to work that job anymore. Let's say you want to be a rapper. Keep working that job, making that money, so that you can get your recording stuff. So you can get your mic and your mixer and everything that comes with it. You want to be a singer? The same thing. If you're saving money for school, if you're working to save money to go to school, because that that's where you want to be, that's so your dream is to work here or there or wherever, keep working hard. Keep doing what it is that you need to be doing to get you that next step. But don't work a job that doesn't help you get to that next step. Don't work a job, that's not serving you, that's not benefiting you. that's putting strain on your mental, putting strain on your body, and so you're gonna have to continue to work that job forever because you're not working, or because that job is not helping you get to the next step. Right? The third reason why you should not be working a job is do not work a job just because you feel like everybody else wants you to work that job. Do not work a job just because you feel like everybody else wants you to work that job, but you don't want to work that job. So there's a lot of people that go to school for certain, for certain reasons. Reasons such as, oh, well, my parents want me to go to school. I don't really want to go to school, but my parents want me to go. Or if I don't go to school, people going to think I'm a bum. Or if I don't go to school, I'm not going to be successful in life. And then they go anyway. And then they're not as successful because they didn't want to do that in the first place. Same thing with a job. Don't go work a job that you don't want to work just because everybody else wants to work it or wants you to work it. Because when something happens, or as soon as you get an opportunity to not work that job, you're not going to put your all into it. Which is not going to help you get to the next step. It's not going to help you get to the next step if you're just working a job just because everybody wants you to do it. Find you a job, right, that helps you rise to that next level. And, find you a job that you love to do, something that you'll be excited to do every day. I just got back from an orientation not too long ago, and the guy was telling me, man, I love this job. I love coming here and working this job. I love coming here and working this job, right? He said, every day I get up, I'm excited to come here. That's the job that he wants to do. He's not working that job for nobody else but himself. So he's enjoying it. So he puts his all and his heart into that job, which means you can perform better, which means you could continue to put yourself in a great, situation to get to the next level. It's not putting strain on your mental. So it's not putting strain on your body. You're not making yourself do something you really don't want to do. You're not doing any of that. So you're staying healthy. You're staying mentally healthy. When you go home, you're not all super tired and dead and, and angry because you have to go deal with stuff that you don't even want to deal with, but you're doing it for somebody else. Because as soon as that person is out the way or that person's not there anymore, you're going to scooch on to do something you want to do anyway. So why not just do that from the forefront? Some people may be angry at you. Your parents may be angry at you. You need to get a job. I don't care where you work. Just get a job. Okay. Well, if you have to because you have obligations, well, then that's what you have to do. God's going to bless you within that. But if you are not in that situation and you really don't have any obligations, right, then try to find a job that you love to do until you can really do what you love to do. Or just try to find what you love to do off rip. That's going to get you money right then. Or it's going to help you get to the next level, like I said in my last point. So, 3 reasons why you shouldn't work a job. Number 1, don't work a job just for the money, because it can be taken away, right? Don't work a job just for the money. Second reason, do not work a job just because, or don't work a job if, that's not going to help you get to your next point. Excuse me. Don't work a job that's not going to help you get to the next point. Help you get to the next level. Help you get to where it is you're trying to go, working or doing whatever that you want to do for the rest of your life. And third reason, don't work a job just because somebody else wants you to work that job or it's going to look good to somebody else and all that, because you're not going to put your all into it. You're not going to really get out there and do it if you don't want to work that job. So, again, I'm not saying don't work a job, but if you fall under those 3 categories, reevaluate why it is you're working that job. If you fall into them categories, then look for a job that does benefit you. Get you a job that is going to help you rise to the next level. Get you a job that you like working a job. You're not just working it for the money. Get you a job that you actually love to do. Get you a job that you actually love to do. And you're not just working it just for somebody else. Okay? So, again, I'm not saying don't work a job. Please do not get that from this message. But really reevaluate why it is you're working your job and then act accordingly. Like I said, I'm the advice slinger. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to help you. So I'm trying to help you to grind, to be your best self, to be your greatest version of yourself, to realize your goals, to be where it is that you want to be in life. So that's all I'm saying as far as don't work a job just for those 3 reasons, because those are not going to help you get to the next level. Those are not, you're going to be working that same job you don't want to work until you decide to not, you know what I'm saying, to not fall under them 3 categories I was talking about. So I'm going to go over it one more time. Don't work a job if, you know what I'm saying, just for the money, because it can be taken away. And then your will be broken and you're not going to want to work. It'll kill your work ethic. Number 2, don't work a job if it's not going to help you get to that next step. Don't work a job if it's not going to help you get to that next step. Only try to work jobs that's going to help you get to that next step, no matter how small it is. All right. Number 3, don't work a job just because everybody else wants you to work it. Work a job that you love. Work a job that you're going to put your heart into. Okay. So, like I said, I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, let y'all know ways, you know, things that I've realized in my own journey, you know what I'm saying, in my own journey of life that's helped me to continue to become my greatest self. So, I really hope this video was able to help y'all. You know, today was a great day for me, and I hope y'all had a great day. Keep grinding, keep meeting your obligations, and keep trying to reach your goals. Keep trying to become your greatest self. You know what I'm saying? Keep going to where you live in platinum, where you know what I'm saying, where you living good, you're happy, you're mentally happy, your body is healthy, everything is good, right? So like I said, I hope the video was able to help. My Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat will be down here, and it'll be in the description box below, right? So please send me questions, send me topics to talk about. Like, I'm here to help y'all. I'm here to advise y'all, you know what I'm saying, in ways to help. Okay, I'm here to advise y'all, right, in ways that will help you to become your greatest version. So please send me stuff on any of these social media platforms. Please send me stuff. I'm here to help. I want to make videos that are going to help you all. And don't be afraid, because a problem that you're going through, I'm sure somebody else is going through. Actually, I guarantee you somebody else is going through that same issue. So you're helping by you allowing me to help you, right? You're also helping other people. You're helping me help other people and help you at the same time. So we're all working together. We all should work together to help everybody become their greatest self and escape this matrix of sadness, depression, and unhappiness. So, like I said, my social media will be down here. Please hit me up, you know what I'm saying, with questions, topics, things that you're worried about. And man, I promise you, I'll make a video about it. I will get to it eventually. So I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay well. Love yourself. Working those jobs, hey, it all comes down to loving yourself. Love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, it's impossible to love anybody else. So y'all stay up, stay well. Stay Advice Slinger out.
Big Steve on the track with another banger. They say I'm the GOAT, the Advice Slinger. There's a lot of temptation, but I know it's danger. Inspiration from the king, he started in a manger.